Wake up, Africa. It's time for our development. Africa is a continent of untapped potential, filled with abundant resources, rich cultures, and the strength of its people. Yet, for too long, we have been asleep. We have allowed external forces, past histories, and unfounded doubts to hold us back. But the time for waiting is over. The time to awaken is now. We, as Africans, must rise, not tomorrow, not in the distant future, but today. Our development is not something that will happen by chance. It is something we must actively work towards. And the first step in this journey is to wake up. Wake up from the slumber of complacency and inertia. 1. A wake-up call to the African youth. The world is moving at an unprecedented pace. Technology is reshaping industries, economies are shifting, and nations are racing to innovate and adapt. Meanwhile, too many of us, especially the youth of Africa, remain trapped in the past, clinging to outdated ways of thinking, waiting for change to come to us. Africa has been at the crossroads of history for too long. We have witnessed others advance while we stayed stagnant. But this is not our fate. We are not born to remain in the shadows of others. We were born to lead. To lead, however, we must first wake up to the realities of our time. We must wake up to the fact that our potential is limitless if only we put in the effort to unlock it. It's not enough to talk about change. We must take action. We must use our minds, our hands, and our hearts to create a future that reflects the greatness we are capable of. 2. The power of mindset. One of the greatest barriers to our development as Africans is our mindset. For too long, we have been conditioned to believe that success is reserved for others. We have been told that we are victims of circumstance, that we are doomed by our history, and that we cannot achieve greatness because of our circumstances. But the truth is this: the power to change our lives begins in our minds. Our thoughts shape our actions, and our actions shape our future. It is time to wake up to the fact that we are not defined by the limitations placed upon us, but by the limitless potential within us. The mindset of scarcity, of lack, has held us back for generations. The time has come for us to embrace a mindset of abundance, possibility, and growth. We must believe that Africa has what it takes to thrive, not just survive. 3. Africa's riches and resources. Africa is a continent blessed with vast natural resources, from gold to oil, from diamonds to fertile soil. Africa is a treasure trove of wealth. Yet, for too long, we have allowed these resources to be exploited by others while our people remain impoverished. It's time for us to take ownership of our resources. It's time for us to build industries, create businesses, and invest in sustainable development that benefits our people. We cannot afford to let our wealth go to waste. We must wake up to the reality that we have the power to control our own resources and use them to build a prosperous future. 4. Education as the foundation of development. The key to Africa's development is education. Without knowledge, we cannot build the future we dream of. The foundation of any successful society is a well-educated population, one that is equipped with the skills and knowledge to lead and innovate. Africa's youth is its greatest asset, but too often we underestimate the power of education. It is not enough to just get a degree. We must be equipped with the skills that the world is demanding today. We must wake up to the importance of not just formal education, but also vocational and entrepreneurial training. It is these skills that will allow us to compete in a rapidly changing world. Education must be a tool of empowerment, not just a pathway to employment. We need to educate ourselves on how to create jobs, not just seek them. We need to understand how to manage wealth, how to build businesses, and how to lead communities towards sustainable progress. 5. Entrepreneurship, the path to self-sufficiency. Africa's development will not come from waiting for foreign aid or relying on others to create opportunities for us. We must wake up to the fact that entrepreneurship is one of the most powerful tools we have to achieve self-sufficiency. It is time for us to build businesses that serve the needs of our continent. Whether in agriculture, technology, fashion, or tourism, there are limitless opportunities for African entrepreneurs to create wealth and jobs. We must stop waiting for someone else to solve our problems. We must be the solution. Entrepreneurship is not just about making money. It's about creating value, solving problems, and lifting up communities. The future of Africa is in the hands of its entrepreneurs. 6. The need for infrastructure and innovation. Infrastructure is the backbone of any successful society. It is the roads, the electricity, the communication networks, and the transportation systems.